Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. I'm Jakespins, welcoming you guys back to my Gaming and Unboxing channel, where today we have some more Sonic Frontiers. In the previous episode, we became Super Sonic to fight the Titan Giganto to prove that we're undefeatable. And today we're jumping back into World 1 so that we can go through all the cyberspace levels, get the S ranks, get the missions, go through the entire map to get all the hearts, finish up the map, and then find Amy and Sage to get those conversations, and also show off a glitch because this is 3 hours of raw footage, and of course I ran into a glitch, and now we are post-commentating this because, man, you know I was not going to edit all of that footage with original commentary. That would have been ridiculous. I considered trying it, but after 7 hours of gameplay, I was very tired, so not only gameplay was a bit shaky, but so was commentary. But I still wanted to try out this game as much as possible when I first played it. So, after Green Hill Zone, we are now jumping into Cyberspace 1.5, which I never came across during my original exploration of the entire first island. And this stage is actually Sonic Generation's chemical plant, which is pretty interesting that they put that in here, but it's also a pretty decent level, so I'm not too upset about it, especially since it has its original skin as well. I'm not gonna lie though, I was extremely tired, so there was a few derps that I had. This one specifically, I thought that I could get a red ring, so I went back, tried to go onto a spring, turns out that I didn't actually need to do that, and I just had to go forward, and then the red ring was on the original path. So, you know, little bit of a whoopsies, little bit of a derp, but this is my first time going through this level, so derps are bound to happen, just like the level derping on me, because for some reason on those slopes, anytime I went on them, Sonic just kind of jumped up and he bonked. I don't know why this happened. I can't explain it to you, but, you know, derps all around. So anyway though, this first run through is pretty much just me going through the level, trying to get as many of the red rings as possible, and I'm gonna be honest, not gonna put the red ring counter in, because even though that specific red ring I complained about during the original commentary, I just feel like the post-commentary, I don't want it to be one of those things where it's manufactured. So it's one of those things where I don't want to put the counter up. I also do remember though, I complained about that red ring, because there's all these secret paths, and then here's this red ring just lying there in the ordinary path. I felt mildly cheated there, I'm not gonna lie, which is very funny. But that is all the red rings, and now this run right here is the S rank run. And to be honest, this was not a hard level to S rank. When I originally finished it, I was thinking so hard, I'm gonna have to figure out how in the world do I optimize this. I've got this route down, but I made some weird mistakes with running into certain walls, and just certain things that I could have done a little bit better. However, once I actually finished the level, I found out S rank is only 1 minute and 15 seconds, which is surprisingly not all that bad, considering that the level we're about to see, 1-2, is infamously very tricky to get the S rank on. Now, like I did for this one, even though we did already play the level, I'm going to show one of my attempts. Now, this isn't my first attempt in the raw footage, because 30 minutes were spent trying to do this and failing, but I decided to scrap all of that one and instead go for what was essentially the last thing I did in this raw footage, and tried to S-rank this level. So this is the first try in that attempt, and then next to it is going to be our S-rank attempt. There's a few different things that I decided to do to optimize this. you're going to see me taking a few different routes, such as in this one, I'm trying to boost into the hoops, I'm trying to go on the different rails, trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong, because I just could not figure it out for the longest time. I mean, this took a freaking hour, and I didn't show the end result because I just retried at that point. Now, for this, I found out that certain red hoops aren't really worth taking. Going here, though, what is worth taking is going the lower path, then zooming into the red ring, and then going up here. There's a few other tricks that I do, like just skipping the springs entirely. The reason I decided to do this is because it saves a few seconds, as if you hit the springs, you lose time because you can't do any actions after hitting the spring. At least these springs specifically, and I'm not sure why they programmed it this way, but it makes it extremely awkward to just go fast after that. That being said though, ending could have been a little cleaner, but man, I felt so ecstatic once I finished that level. It felt so rewarding, and it was so hard at like 2, 3 a.m. at my dorm room not to just blow up in all excitement, because we got the S right, guys. It's insane, it's intense, it's possible that alone I might just put as a short on my YouTube channel, because it's wild. Okay, sorry for the random cut. For some reason, when I ended up editing this, I had originally left the outro in, but because there's no audio and this isn't the actual outro of the video, then it just ended up being very derpy, and then I sat there for about a minute trying to commentate. It was super awkward. Anyway though, right now we are going to be going through all of the different hearts throughout the island, but super fast speed, so I'll probably also put some background music from probably Sonic Adventure, you know, my favorite Sonic game, because I just love the Sonic Adventure games. I'm sorry, I have not played enough of this game to know whether this will be one of my favorites, but I can 100% say, no matter what the internet says, no matter if you're a naysayer, Adventure 1, mostly DX, that version, and then Sonic Adventure 2 Battle will always have a gigantic place in my heart, because they were childhood favorites of mine. I grew up on those games. They were my first video games other than Mario Party 4. So of course, whenever I think of them and the music of them, I just feel this burst of nostalgia. To be fair though, it was probably a little bit evident when I made as many Sonic Adventure stages as I could for my Build Me a Dream Smash Brothers series, which is pretty much the only other time I've done post-commentary, which is why I'm so awkward at doing this. Oh, but yeah, I will probably put that in for all of the entertainment and all of the hearts, because trust me, there's a lot of them. Honestly, I know that a lot of the time was spent just me going through an hour of Sky Sanctuary, but the rest of this content is just collecting the hearts. I am so terrified for when I do this for Area 2, how long this will genuinely be. Because I don't know if this counts for 100%, and I'm so nervous to look it up because I don't want any spoilers. But, you know, that's just how it goes. Anyway, though, since we're just going around the island, getting some hearts and doing a nice little dance with Psyloop and all that stuff, I might as well just talk about what I've been doing today. And, I mean, for the most part, it's not too exciting, except for the fact that I got a few Disney Infinity figures in the mail, because as New Year's hit, I was feeling very sad, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to grief buy some Disney Infinity figures. So, to give some context for this, as a kid, I had the original first wave of Disney Infinity figures, and during the move to the new house, somehow we lost the bag. After that move, I got most of those figures back, except for a few of them being half of the Incredibles and apparently Randall for some reason. I don't know why. And then there was a bunch of Wave 2 that I didn't get, and by the time Wave 3 hit, I was so focused on getting the rest of Wave 1 back that I never got those figures. So now I've gone so crazy that I only have 11 figures left to do, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna play a lot of Disney Infinity just to make sure that my money was worth it, because they're toy to play type of things. They're essentially Disney's Amiibo, but they did a lot worse than Disney's Amiibo. About same as Skylanders, because it was around the same time. But I have a lot of nostalgia for that game, and right now I'm looking for that nostalgic childhood feel. So yeah, I'm kind of spending all my money that should be going to college to Disney Infinity, because of course I am. So I did get a few of those figures, as I said. And the other thing, okay, I should say, the figures I got were Randall, Poe from the Star Wars series. I know it's from the Disney trilogy, but he is a part of the series. And then I don't remember the last figure that I got, but I have a lot coming in. Eventually Mulan's gonna come in, and then I'm gonna get Spider-Man. Oh, it's gonna be so hype. Gonna get to play as all those characters for the first time sometime in like years, which is just gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, back to the game. The reason why I have this is because after you get all of the map pieces, you get fast travel. Okay, my bad, forgot to say that. But the other thing that I ended up doing today was actually playing Clubhouse 51 with my sister. And that was so much fun to do. We played, I think, 4 games of Dots and Boxes, and then we played a lot of Connect 4, which you might be like, oh, that's so standard. Why would a college student be so invested into this type of a game? And it's simple, but it's pretty fun. The reason why it's so fun to play with my sister is because we have such similar strategies, which is be as chaotic as possible and just try to mentally screw over the other person, which either goes with an entire board of Connect 4 being covered where you put down a piece and all of a sudden somebody wins and you're both like, whoa, because we both have ADHD. So, of course, we forget after a few moves, oh, we're not supposed to put this here or the other person will win. And it's a lot of fun to do that, and it's very similar with Dots and Boxes. After that, we played what was called, like, Mind and Blow. It's not the official name of the game, and we play it co-op, where we try to guess the colors together, which that one's actually very fun to play, but it makes my brain hurt. It makes my brain so numb because you have to do so much thinking, and if you keep doing back-to-back rounds, it hurts even more, which is just so sad. Okay, back to the game though. I want to mention that specific one. I know that's not how we were supposed to get the heart, but I really love that I was able to use the boss and the weird physics to just boost off of it, land on the platform, and get the heart. It's so satisfying, mate. Alright guys, so it's time to wrap up this section of the video, all the post-commentary, and the hearts. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy my glitch reaction as well as the conversations, and I hope to see you guys in episode 8. Guys, I think I just found a really stupid glitch. The real question is this a glitch or is this how they actually die? Because I'm pretty sure this thing is supposed to just disappear. And it's just slowly rising up. Okay, no, I just found a really stupid glitch. Okay, that's cool. What the hell? What the hell is this game? Oh my god, okay.
How you feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind. I guess it feels kind of... detached? Have you ever flown around in a dream? Like you're lighter than air? That's what it feels like to me, anyway. I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Yeah, hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
Oh, wow! I don't think we've seen any ruins quite like this on our adventures.
Yeah, they're ancient, but also look kind of advanced. Wait, is retro sci-fi a thing? How were the tower and the floating giant stone built?
Tails is the genius among us. Let's find him and see if he can figure things out.
Right. I'm sure he'll hang on until I find him.
It's beautiful here, but there's a loneliness here. The land feels sad and empty.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. But I think it's tied to the ruins, weird robots, and other stuff we've encountered. But on the plus side, I've got plenty of room to run around.
And you never know how many new routes you may discover.
Yeah, I'll try not to have too much fun finding a way to restore you. Oh, hey, you show up everywhere. You know, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. I'm Sonic.
I know who you are. Your age, your biometrics, your weaknesses. You live for speed, are short-tempered, and short-sighted.
Oh, so you're a fan. But I don't know anything about you, Miss...
I will not share personal information with an enemy.
Why are we enemies? Weird kid. I don't really get a bad vibe off of her, though. Are you trying to figure out the mysteries about these ruins, too? It's kind of spooky everyone seems to be gone, huh?
The technology of the ancients exceeds your modern understanding. Unwelcome pests like you will be swiftly eliminated.
Okay, I'm trying to be civil here, but are you saying they lost control of their tech and it wiped them out?
No!
Okay. You're not in a talking mood. I'll leave you be.
Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time.